Have you ever experienced moments when something unexplainable happens and you wonder if there's more to it than coincidence? Maybe it's a sudden rush of warmth when you're feeling down, or a sense of peace that comes over you during a chaotic moment. These little experiences can sometimes leave us wondering if there's something greater at work, something divine guiding us. What if I told you that these moments might not just be random? What if they are signs that angels are near you, offering on their protection and guidance? Angels, in many spiritual traditions, are believed to be messengers and protectors, always around us, even if we don't see them. They provide comfort, guidance, and protection when we need it most. Often they communicate with us through feelings, sensations, or emotions that seem to come out of nowhere, but are deeply comforting, reassuring, or empowering. These feelings are not by accident, and understanding them can help you recognize when angels are near. In this video, I'll be sharing 5 powerful feelings that reveal angels are close by, offering their protection and support. These are the subtle signs we often overlook, but once you know what to look for, you'll begin to notice them more often. By the end of this video, you'll understand how to recognize when your angels are guiding and protecting you, and how to open yourself up to their presence even more. Whether it's a sudden sense of peace, a moment of deep clarity, or the feeling of being wrapped in warmth, these sensations are your angels reminding you that you are not alone. Have you ever experienced a sudden rush of warmth across your shoulders, neck, or even around your heart and wondered where it came from? Maybe it appeared out of nowhere, in a moment of stress or anxiety, and it felt like someone had just wrapped you in a cozy, invisible blanket. This warmth, this unexpected energy, is one of the most common ways angels communicate with us. It's subtle but powerful, like a quiet, comforting embrace that assures you everything will be okay. It doesn't always happen in calm, peaceful moments, though. Often it appears when you're feeling overwhelmed or stressed, as if angels are stepping in to offer their support just when you need it most. For example, I remember hearing about my friend Jake, who had a wild experience with angelic warmth. One day he found himself stuck in a terrible traffic jam, and he was losing his patience, getting more and more frustrated. Suddenly, he felt this overwhelming warmth spread across his shoulders. At first, he thought his car heater was malfunctioning, but after checking, everything seemed normal. Then just a few minutes later, he narrowly avoided a major accident that would have been right in his path. It was like that warmth had arrived just in time, guiding him through the moment and keeping him safe. Jake's story isn't unique. People around the world report experiencing similar sensations during difficult or tense moments, and it's often when the angels are closest. This sensation of warmth isn't just a modern experience. It's something that has been reported throughout history. In Hebrew traditions, they referred to it as the fire of heaven, a divine warmth sent by angels to offer protection or guidance. Native American spiritual guides also spoke of a similar sensation, describing it as the touch of the Great Spirit. These are not just poetic or symbolic ideas. They're lived experiences that have connected people across time and cultures. Whether it's a sudden surge of warmth on your back, between your shoulder blades, or around your heart, this feeling carries deep spiritual significance. It's a sign that you are being watched over and cared for. If you've never noticed this type of warmth before, don't worry. You can start to become more sensitive to these angelic messages by simply paying closer attention to your body. A great exercise to try is to set aside a few quiet minutes during the day, maybe when you're sitting calmly or unwinding after a long day, and just scan your body for any unusual warmth. Close your eyes, relax, and see if you feel any heat in specific areas. Sometimes it may appear in spots like your shoulders, the back of your neck, or around your heart. When you notice it, don't dismiss it. Take a moment to acknowledge it. It could be an angelic presence reminding you that you're not alone, offering comfort in your time of need. The next time you feel this unexpected warmth, whether it's during a stressful moment or just out of the blue, remember that it's not a coincidence. It's not just a random physical sensation. Angels communicate with us in these subtle yet powerful ways, and their warmth is their way of saying, "We're here and we've got you." Even in your darkest moments, this angelic warmth serves as a reminder that you're never truly alone. It's their way of wrapping you up in a divine embrace, offering their guidance and protection when you need it the most. Have you ever been caught in the middle of a stressful situation, feeling overwhelmed, and then suddenly felt an inexplicable sense of calm wash over you? It's almost as if, out of nowhere, a peaceful energy settles into your heart and mind, helping you find clarity in the middle of the chaos. This is not just a fleeting moment of emotional calm that we often get after taking a deep breath or stepping away from a stressful situation. Angelic peace goes deeper. It's a sudden, divine wave of serenity that cuts through the noise and confusion, allowing you to feel grounded and protected, no matter what's going on around you. I remember hearing about Eunice, a woman who went through a major health scare. She was in the middle of a series of tests at the hospital, feeling anxious and uncertain about what the results might be. In the midst of all the chaos, surrounded by doctors and medical equipment, she suddenly felt a wave of peace rush over her. It was so strong and comforting that it almost felt like someone had wrapped her in a warm, protective blanket. Eunice later described this feeling as something completely different from any calm she had experienced before. It wasn't the kind of peace you get after calming yourself down with a few breaths or after a good night's sleep. It was as though in that moment of fear, the universe had paused everything around her, offering her a moment of clarity and quiet reassurance. That's the difference between angelic peace and the natural emotional calm we sometimes experience. When we take a moment to breathe or meditate, we can feel relaxed, but angelic peace is deeper and more sudden. It's an overwhelming sense that you are protected, that things will be okay, even if everything around you is spinning out of control. This peace is transformative because it shifts our mindset. It calms our anxiety and replaces fear with trust. When you feel this divine peace, it's a clear sign that your angels are near, guiding you and offering comfort. In fact, this sense of peace is not just about making you feel better. It serves a greater purpose. It's protective. When you're in a stressful or life-altering situation, like Eunice was with her health scare, this peace helps you make decisions with clarity. It allows you to think more clearly, removing the emotional cloud of fear and confusion, so you can act from a place of trust and wisdom. Imagine trying to make an important decision when you're feeling panicked or stressed. It's almost impossible to think clearly, right? But with angelic peace, your mind quiets, and you can make decisions with a sense of purpose and calm. If you've never felt this kind of peace, or if it's been a while, you can actively invite angelic calm into your life. One simple way is to create moments of stillness throughout your day. Whether it's during your morning routine, while you're sitting outside for a few minutes, or even when you're doing something as simple as drinking a cup of tea, try to be present. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and allow yourself to let go of the worries and stress that are holding on to you. When you open yourself up to stillness, you create space for angelic peace to enter. This isn't a new experience. People throughout history have spoken about the peace that angels provide in difficult times. In ancient texts and spiritual traditions, people described feeling this same sense of calm during moments of great danger or uncertainty. Whether it's a soldier in battle or a prophet on a spiritual journey, many have recounted times when they were surrounded by chaos, yet felt an undeniable peace that kept them centered and safe. It's almost as if the angels were sending them a message that everything was going to be all right, even when the world seemed to be falling apart. So, the next time you find yourself in the middle of a difficult situation or in the midst of stress, take a moment to notice if this angelic peace is making its way to you. It's a sign that your angels are near, offering their guidance and protection. They want you to know that you're not alone, and through the calm they send, you'll be able to make choices with clarity, trust, and the confidence that you're being guided every step of the way. This divine peace is more than just a feeling. It's a shield that helps you navigate through life's most challenging moments. Have you ever experienced a moment where, out of nowhere, you just knew something? It wasn't something you had logically figured out or researched. It was a sudden, clear knowing that seemed to come from nowhere, yet it felt completely certain. That's what we call angelic intuition. It's when you receive guidance or insight that bypasses all the mental chatter and noise, cutting straight through to a truth that you can feel deep in your heart. It's as though your angels are whispering directly to you, giving you the clarity you need without any confusion or doubt. One powerful example of this happened with Miguel. He was at the airport waiting for his flight to board when he suddenly felt an overwhelming urge to change his flight. There was no logical reason for him to feel this way. Everything seemed fine, and the flight was on time. But something deep inside him told him he had to change it. It wasn't a fear-based feeling, just a strong, unshakable knowing. He decided to change his flight, even though it was inconvenient and confusing at the time. Hours later, the original flight he was supposed to be on was grounded due to mechanical issues, and he later learned that it had crashed. Miguel's decision to change his flight wasn't a coincidence. It was the result of angelic intuition guiding him to safety. This sudden clarity, this nudge from his angels saved his life. This kind of intuition doesn't always come with a clear explanation, and that's part of its magic. Angelic intuition doesn't rely on logic or reasoning. It simply gives you a sense of certainty when you need it most. It's like a light in the dark, helping you make decisions with confidence, even when you can't fully explain why you're making them. This is the power of angelic guidance. It cuts through all the mental noise and distractions, allowing you to hear your inner voice and trust in what it's telling you. Angelic intuition can be incredibly helpful in various areas of life, especially when it comes to making decisions. Whether you're deciding on a career change, choosing a partner, or figuring out your next steps in life, this type of clarity can help you move forward with confidence. For example, let's say you're in a relationship and something just doesn't feel right. You might not be able to pinpoint exactly what's wrong, but you have this strong intuitive sense that something needs to change. That could be your angels helping you realize what's truly best for you, guiding you toward making the right choice. Or perhaps you've been thinking about switching jobs, but you're unsure if it's the right move. Suddenly you might feel a surge of clarity, knowing exactly what path to take. This is your angels helping you see things from a higher perspective, guiding you toward what will bring you the most fulfillment. To make sure you're open and receptive to this angelic guidance, it helps to practice recognizing and trusting these moments of intuitive clarity. One way to enhance your receptivity is by keeping a journal. Write down moments when you've had a sudden insight or gut feeling that turned out to be right. As you reflect on these experiences, you'll begin to notice patterns in your intuitive nudges and how they've guided you in the past. This helps you build trust in your ability to recognize and act on your angelic intuition when it comes up. Another way to open yourself up to angelic guidance is by simply quieting your mind and creating space for these intuitive insights to arise. Sometimes our thoughts are so loud that it's hard to hear the subtle nudges our angels are sending us. Taking time to meditate, go for a walk, or just sit in stillness can help create the quiet necessary for these moments of clarity to come through. It's like tuning into a radio station. When you quiet the noise, you'll hear the signal more clearly. It's important to remember that these moments of sudden clarity or intuition are not just random thoughts. They are messages from your angels, trying to guide you toward what's best for you. When you experience these intuitive nudges, trust them. They are your angels speaking to you, offering their wisdom and protection. They're guiding you to make the right decisions for your life, even when it doesn't always make logical sense. So, the next time you feel that sudden knowing or intuitive nudge, trust it. Your angels are near, and they are always ready to help you navigate life's challenges with certainty and clarity. There are moments in life when you feel completely alone, yet there's an undeniable sense that you are being watched over. It's like a comforting presence, a subtle feeling that you are not truly alone, even if no one is physically beside you. This sensation of protection is one of the ways your angels reach out to you, offering comfort when you need it most. It's not something that can always be explained, but it's very real. It's the feeling of warmth and safety, even in the midst of uncertainty or when you find yourself in a dangerous situation. This sensation is quite different from fear or anxiety. While fear brings coldness, tightness, or a sense of unease, the feeling of angelic protection brings warmth and comfort. It's a reassurance that you are safe, that you are held and guided no matter the circumstances. It's not about a feeling of being trapped or overwhelmed. It's the exact opposite. It's a sense of being supported, even when the world around you might seem chaotic or threatening. Unlike fear, which paralyzes and isolates, angelic protection lifts you up and makes you feel less alone. Take the story of James, for example. He was driving home late one night when another car suddenly swerved into his lane. The situation could have turned into a terrible accident, but in that split second, James felt an overwhelming sense of calm and clarity. It was as if a presence was right there with him, guiding him to steer just enough to avoid a collision. When he got home, he was shaken, but he also felt an undeniable sense of peace. He later described that moment as feeling like someone, or something, had protected him, guiding his hands and his actions. He wasn't alone, even in that frightening moment. This protective sensation is something many people experience, especially when they are in life-threatening situations or feeling vulnerable. This angelic protection can sometimes be accompanied by physical signs, like goosebumps or a tingling sensation on your skin. You might also feel an invisible presence, as if someone is standing near you, offering comfort and assurance. These physical sensations are often subtle, but they are clear signs that your angels are near. They are there to offer their protective energy, helping to keep you safe in situations where you might otherwise feel helpless. It's like a gentle reminder that you're not alone, no matter how isolated or anxious you may feel at the time. One way to invite this protective energy into your life is by visualizing it, especially before you go to sleep. When you lie down, at night close your eyes and imagine a warm, golden light surrounding you, wrapping you in safety and love. Picture this protective energy as a shield that keeps you safe from harm. As you focus on this image, allow yourself to feel the warmth and comfort it brings. You may not always feel it immediately, but with practice, you'll begin to sense that protective presence more clearly. It's a beautiful way to strengthen your connection with your angels and invite their loving care into your life. Throughout history, different cultures have spoken about angelic or spiritual protection in their own ways. For example, Psalm 91 in the Bible speaks of God's protection. For he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. This promise of divine protection has been a source of comfort for many throughout the ages. Similarly, in Native American traditions, there is a belief in spirit guides who offer protection and guidance to those who call upon them. These protective forces, whether they are angels, spirit guides, or divine beings, have been revered across cultures for their ability to shield and guide us through life's challenges. The truth is, angelic protection is real, and it's always there for you, even when you feel most vulnerable. Whether you're going through a difficult time or simply want to feel more secure, your angels are there, offering their support and love. They are ready to step in and protect you, especially in moments of danger or uncertainty. All you have to do is trust in their presence and allow yourself to feel the comfort they bring. The next time you feel anxious or scared, take a moment to pause, breathe, and remember that you are never truly alone. Your angels are watching over you, keeping you safe and guiding you through each step of your journey. Strengthening your connection with angels and inviting their protection into your life can be done through simple, powerful rituals and practices. These rituals help clear negative energy, protect you from harm, and create an environment where you can feel their presence more strongly. By using these methods, you're opening yourself up to divine guidance and protection, allowing your angels to communicate more freely with you. One effective and ancient way to invite spiritual protection is by using salt. Salt is known for its purifying and protective qualities in many cultures around the world. It has been used for centuries as a tool to cleanse spaces and people from negative energy. One common ritual is to place salt around the perimeter of your home, especially near windows and doors. This is said to create a protective barrier, keeping unwanted energy out while allowing positive energy to flow freely within your space. Another method is to make a salt circle. By sprinkling salt in a circle around yourself, you're creating a sacred and protected space. This can be especially helpful if you're meditating or trying to connect with your angels in a calm, undisturbed environment. Some people also use salt baths to cleanse their energy. Just add a handful of salt to your bath water and allow the salt to absorb any negative energy, leaving you feeling refreshed and protected afterward. Another ritual for protection involves the use of mirrors. This method, known as the mirror reversal spell, is used to send negative energy back to its source. Essentially, the mirror reflects any harmful energy or intentions directed at you, bouncing it back to the person or situation from where it came. To perform this ritual, place a mirror in a strategic location, such as facing the door or near a window where negative energy tends to enter. When using this method, it's important to approach it with respect and responsibility, as mirrors can hold and amplify energy. The goal is not to harm others, but simply to protect yourself from negative influences. The black candle ritual is another powerful way to release negativity and create space for spiritual protection. To perform this ritual, write down any negative situations, fears, or emotions that you're currently facing on a piece of paper. Once you've written them down, light a black candle and hold the paper over the flame. As the paper burns, visualize all the negative energy associated with those situations being released into the smoke. Black candles are particularly effective in banishing negative energy because they are linked to transformation, protection, and releasing what no longer serves you. The act of burning the paper represents letting go of the negativity, and the candle symbolizes the protection and transformation that will occur as you do so. Another traditional method of spiritual cleansing and protection is egg cleansing, also known as limpia in certain cultures. This ritual involves using an egg to absorb negative energy from your body or your space. To perform an egg cleanse, hold an egg in your hand and begin by gently rubbing it over your body, starting from your head and working down to your feet. As you do this, focus on releasing any negative or stagnant energy. Once you've completed the process, crack the egg into a glass of water and observe how it settles. If the egg yolk appears cloudy or has strange patterns, it's said to indicate the presence of negativity that has been absorbed by the egg. Afterward, dispose of the egg by flushing it away, symbolizing the removal of that negativity from your life. Mantras and prayers are another powerful tool for connecting with angels and strengthening your protection. Many spiritual traditions have specific invocations or prayers that are believed to call upon divine protection and clarity. For instance, Psalm 91 from the Bible is known for its powerful protective qualities, often recited to invite angels' protection during times of fear or uncertainty. In Hinduism, the Hanuman Chalisa, a prayer dedicated to Lord Hanuman, is said to protect against danger and provide strength. Chanting these mantras or prayers regularly can help strengthen your connection with angels and the divine. The repetition of sacred words or sounds helps to raise your vibration, attracting positive energy and helping you remain in alignment with higher spiritual forces. The vibration created by sound has the ability to disrupt negative energy and replace it with healing and protective energy, creating a shield around you. In addition to these specific rituals, it's important to remember that maintaining a positive mindset and being open to the divine are key to strengthening your connection with angels. As you practice these rituals, make sure to also cultivate an attitude of gratitude, trust, and openness. The more you align yourself with positive, loving energy, the easier it becomes to recognize the presence of your angels and to feel their protection in your life. They are always there, ready to guide and support you. These rituals simply serve to open the door and invite their help. By incorporating these rituals into your daily life, you can strengthen your connection with angels and enhance their protective presence in your life. Whether you choose to use salt for cleansing, perform mirror reversal spells to reflect negative energy, light black candles for transformation, practice egg cleansing, or chant powerful prayers, each of these methods will help you feel more protected and connected to the divine. And remember, angels are always with you, ready to offer their love, guidance, and protection whenever you need it. Your angels are always around you, guiding and protecting you, even when you can't see them. The feelings we've discussed today are signs that they are near, watching over you, and offering their divine support. From the unexplainable warmth that wraps around you to the sudden peace that calms your mind in chaos, your angels are sending you signals that they're by your side. The intuitive nudges, the protective sensations, and the overwhelming love you experience are all ways your angels communicate their presence and protection. These moments are reminders that you're never alone, no matter how difficult life may seem at times. Take a moment to reflect on the 5 feelings we've covered: the warmth, the peace, the clarity, the sense of protection, and the love that feels so divine. Have you ever experienced any of these sensations? We'd love to hear about it. Please, share your personal stories in the comments below. Your experiences could help others recognize these signs too. Remember, no matter what you're going through right now, you are always under spiritual protection. Your angels are there, offering you the love, peace, and guidance you need to navigate life's challenges. You don't have to walk this journey alone. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, so you won't miss out on future videos. And stay tuned for our next video, where we'll dive into how to spot energy vampires in your life, a topic that will help you stay protected from negative energy and keep your spiritual boundaries strong. You're never alone in this journey, and your angels are always with you, ready to guide you through every step.